What's good, guys, and welcome to Tales of Cass and Lego. I want to give my thanks to you guys as well for the love, the support on every single one of my videos. You hear that? Every single one, my face. Yes guys, so hair is tied up. What I'm going to do right now is run and open my window. The preparation stand, okay? Chicken and rib combo, sweet potato mash and corn on the cob. Meat has been washed, guys. The link for that will be in the video description down below. How I have prepped my kitchen prep, yeah? Just come, cameraman. Here, we've got the foils and everything. We also have these two pans that I'm gonna be using. Everything is in my area, okay? The link for 101 prep video is also gonna be in the video description. So let's get it. Blow. Sweet potatoes have been peeled, okay? They were peeled. I chopped off the ends and I used the peeler. That is now been washed. So yeah, grab yourself a peeler, as I mentioned. We've got the chicken wings over here in bags and in the container. We also have the lamb ribs. Yeah, all the meat is halal. And as I said before, all my meat cooked will be cooked well done. We don't eat people's souls out here, okay? I'm either going to put pictures up or the ingredients and how I season my meat will be in the video description down below. As we're going to get into this now, I expect your sweet potatoes to be peeled, yeah? I expect your chicken and your lamb to be seasoned and ready. So your kitchen should be looking similar to mine, okay? I fry my chicken with olive oil. I feel like frying chicken is a bit anyway, but when I do fry it's olive oil. Some people do use vegetable oil, but I try and get a little bit healthy with it, and I'll be using olive oil. Pour some olive oil into the pan. Quite a bit of olive oil as well, okay? So I'm going to wait for the oil to get ready and we're just going to start frying the ribs. So guys, I've got some tongues, okay? We're going to use the metal tongues for the ribs. Put that on the plate. You want to play on the side. Then what you want also, guys, is plastic ones, plastic tongues. If you have metal tongues or you don't have plastic, it's fine, it's cool. I'm not going to tell you to go to the shop, pause the video. No, we can still move, okay? So I'm going to use plastic ones for the chicken. And we're going to use metal ones for the ribs, yeah? We're going to keep them like that. We're trying to not let them touch. And this is the way we're going to do it. Guys, while you're waiting for the oil to get hot, there's a lot of things that you could do. Then you could be preparing your tray, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to measure up my favorite F word. I'm going to get some foil. And we're just going to foil up. You want it to be proper flat so that the sauce doesn't go everywhere. Just testing out the fire once again, guys. Do not put your fingers inside. You can feel how hot it is, or you can just do this. See, it's not ready yet, it's still cold. The oil is hot, it's ready for me. But bear in mind, this is the small tray, okay? So what you're gonna do is you're gonna wanna take the ribs that you're gonna fry. After frying it, it's gonna go in the oven tray because it's gonna go in the oven, all right? I'm gonna prepare these lots a second. Let's go. And now we're going to prepare the sauce. We're going to use two, and the reason why I'm going to use two is because I have quite a few wings, quite a few ribs, but I want the sauce dripping. Okay, I want the sauce dripping. If you want the sauce dripping, use two. Yeah, if you don't, use one and a bit. I bought this barbecue sauce. It's American. You know what I'm saying? I believe that Americans' barbecue sauce is different to the English one. I tried to use the one with the sweet barbecue, the HP, I think. Is it HP? HP. That didn't make the taste effective like the way it is, okay? So we've got two barbecue sauce here. We're gonna need a bit of ketchup. We're gonna use some brown sugar. We're gonna use some golden syrup, yeah? Get into it. You wanna be turning around the ribs, you know what I mean? You wanna be turning them around. You really wanna make sure that the meat part of the ribs are cooking, okay? So guys, we're gonna concentrate on the barbecue sauce, yeah? So we're gonna squeeze everything out of that. Mind your clothes. We're gonna literally take everything out. A square of ketchup, yep, and sugar. We're really gonna go, yep, we're gonna go in with it. This is like a dinner, but this is them dinners, them cheap dinners. Like you've had a really good diet and you're really gonna treat yourself to something nice. This is that recipe, yeah? It's not every day. Oh, it was nice, you know. I'm having it every day. No, 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 no. Don't make that the only thing you can cook, yeah? Okay. Also, guys, we've had the first, we've done the first step of the kitchen remodel. So, new kitchen soon, as I always declare on my cooking videos. So yeah, sooner or later I have the 5 cooker. It'll be much easier to do that. But it's nice I get to do this for you guys because some of you guys have 4 cookers. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm just gonna give that a stir. There's no excuse for not being able to multitask in the kitchen, guys. Look what we're doing. You see that I'm squeezing it? You don't really want to be getting the sauce of that mixed with the candy sauce because the seasoning of that is just for the bite. So you bite and you know it's seasoned inside. Guys, as you can see, this is the sauce. You don't want it to be, as soon as it boils, just turn it off, yeah? You don't want to be overcooking the sauce because it's got to go in the oven, okay? We're going to set it as a high fire. We're going to put a little bit of olive oil, okay? I'm going to let that be. Oil again, guys, okay? So now your kitchen is looking like this. You need to have sweet potato oil, higher, yeah? You want it to get a bit hot. Yeah, you want it to get a little bit hot. And we have the barbecue sauce. The barbecue sauce should be in your right hand and you should be walking over into the ribs. And now we're just gonna coat it, okay? So guys, tongues, yeah, and we've got the spoon. That's the way I'm gonna mix it. Some sauce left, okay? We're gonna take it out of the oven after it's been cooking for a while and we're gonna give it a second coat, okay? So you wanna keep some sauce. The ribs are there, sweet potato is still boiling, the rest of the sauce is here. Like I said before, handles going that way, okay? We're gonna get our tongues now. What we're gonna do, test the oil. It's ready for us, okay? We're gonna lower the fire and we're gonna put it in. Do not burn yourself, okay? Get the big tray now. We're gonna get the favorite F word again, okay? Favorite F word, and we're gonna foil it up. What I'm gonna do, guys, I'm gonna take the remainder of the sauce here and I'm just gonna top it up. I'm gonna top it up and cook it again. Get another tissue. We're gonna wipe the side of that, okay? Because we're gonna cook it now. As you can see, this is how your thing should be looking without the fire being on, okay? We're gonna give the chicken a little bit of a turn. We're gonna turn the chicken, okay? Don't be them people that are always touching their meat. Yeah, you don't want to be an amateur cook. They're trying to be pros out here. Time as well, guys. Empty the sink when you have things left. I was doing some things before, so I got to clean up what was in my sink. But you know, your area should literally be looking like this now. Get the ingredients prepared and ready for the mashed potato. The butter's in the fridge. So that's going to be the only time I'm going to go back and forth. Yeah, brown sugar, gonna put it back. Some of these flat wings are ready. We're gonna preheat the oven, okay? When you're preheating your oven, make sure it's turned all the way up as well. I'm not sure about electric ovens, but gas ovens, make sure it's turned all the way up because you want it to be very, very hot, okay? I've brought out a fork, you know, just to check on the sweet potatoes, you know. They're boiling, but it's still rock hard, okay? So we're just gonna leave it like that. An easier way to do the mashed potatoes is cutting them in half and putting them in the pot like that, but because the ribs and chicken is such a long process, I want them both to be hot, and that's why I've cooked them in full. Guys, yeah, as you can see, these are the beautiful ribs, and we're gonna put it in the top shelf, okay? We're gonna put it in the top shelf of my oven. We're gonna turn it down to gas 6, okay? So that's gas 6 in electric time. Please do the conversion, and yeah, we're gonna let that about 20-25 minutes, and then we're gonna top it up, okay? Guys, with this, we kind of touch like non-cooked ribs as well because we was frying it, okay? So we're gonna wash it because once the ribs are gonna be done in the oven for about 25 minutes, they will be cooked, okay? The last of the chicken wings, okay? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start the fire again for for the sauce, okay? And like I said, when it starts to boil, cut it. This is the last chicken wing. We're gonna cut the fire. You hear that? That's boiling now, okay? It's popping even. We're gonna cut the fire for that, okay? We're gonna get this ready now, just like that. And that's gonna be for the sweet corn. And just like that, guys, multitasking. Also gonna put this in the bin. We're gonna coat the wings, okay? I'm gonna use all the sauce. Why, guys? Because we're gonna give it a second coat. Yeah, we're gonna give the chicken wings a second coat, and we're also gonna give the ribs, okay? So before I mix that in, I want to check on my sweet potatoes. This is gonna go in the wash. I need a whole new plate. You know, everything's gonna be cooked now. Whole new plate, whole new wooden spoon. You know, and let's just tidy up this area. Guys, by now you should have done washed. I've soaked my pan. Fresh new plate, fresh wooden spoon. I grab the tongues, okay? One for the chicken, one for the ribs, okay? And that's how it should be looking. Also, guys, some people like to use foil, or they don't want to wash up. They use paper plates or whatever. Unfortunately, you are gonna have to change your plate. Change the foil or change the paper plate, okay? Just change. Okay, guys, cooker goes off for the sweet potato. We are gonna run that cold tap. We're just gonna empty it. Gonna rinse it one more time. Gonna open up the garlic salt. Gonna sprinkle some garlic salt in there, okay? Open up the nutmeg, and we're gonna put some nutmeg in, okay? We're gonna open up the ground allspice. We're gonna put some of that in there, okay? And now we're gonna mix it. Next, guys, sprinkle some mixed herbs, okay? Some butter. There is a sweet potato mash. A lot of you guys have mentioned that I don't taste my cooking when I'm cooking it, preparing it or whatever. Nah, I've been cooking for quite a while. I'm understanding a few more of the seasonings as time goes on. You know, you see what's inside the seasoning. Don't just buy it because I said buy it. You have to understand what they're for as well. You know, and that's the whole art to cooking. People think you just cook, you just add a bit of seasoning. As long as it's seasoned, it tastes nice. Now there's a whole game to it. You know, you have to understand seasoning. So yeah, I don't taste my seasoning. I've been cooking, wow, I'm 28 now. I've been cooking for more than 10 years now. So, you know, do the maths, and I don't need to taste it. You know, I already know it's gonna taste good. For those of you who are not sure about cooking and everything else like that, and are starting up, I've got a lot of starter up people that's starting to cook and stuff like that. Please ensure your food tastes nice and good, and it tastes the way you want it to. Taste your food if you're not used to just cooking, okay? So guys, the ribs, I'm gonna give it a second coat, okay? See the way it's coming out? Yeah, boy. You know that thing cooked properly. Guys, we're not gonna start on the corn, but we're gonna prepare it, okay? So you need another hot. Okay, guys, what is gonna come out of here when we finish? It's the S word, yeah? It's the starch, okay? So once these are cooked, we're just gonna put some water, boil it, let it get crunchy and sweet. Right now, it's hard as a rock, yeah? We want it to get sweet, we want it to get tasty, okay? And when that's done, we're gonna rinse it and it will be ready, okay? So let's get to it. The ingredients that I used for the sweet potato, I'm gonna put back. There are always things to do. Yes, guys, so I just took one out. You know, me and Leon's very hungry right now. He's going behind the camera. So we just took one out just to see, but you know, it's coming off the bone. You know, it's literally off the bone. You know what I'm saying? It's succulent, it's juicy. When you taste the seasoning should be hitting you in your head and your back head, okay? I could turn it off now, but because it's at the bottom, it's still gonna be cooking slow. Man! We had a taster just to see what the progress is. Yeah, I advise you to do the same. And look, my man rinsed it.
All the seasoning on. This is tasting. You gotta test. It's called a tasting session.
Guys, it's sizzling as well. The chicken, I'm struggling to get it out, but it's sizzling as well. So what time is it? It's the second coating time, okay? Yes, we're gonna add more sauce because that's what it's all about, you know, and it just depends on you. If you don't like that much sauce, then stop cooking it here. You know, check that it's cooked. You know what I'm saying? Put a knife through it, see if it's cooked and whatnot. And be careful as well, guys. You don't want to keep the door open. It's not good to always keep the oven door open, especially when you're cooking, okay? It's not good to be always open, close, open, close. You're letting the heat get out, and what do you need to cook your meat? Heat, okay? Cold water, we're gonna rinse it, okay? Yes, I rinse everything because finish get clean. Cold water in the side. High fire, guys, okay? We're gonna boil it. No seasoning, no salt, no vinegar, no olive oil, okay? It's in like that. This is the way it's gonna cook.
But we already know it tastes good anyway, so it's fine.
Oh, thanks, babes. So guys, the corn is ready, okay? And look, you see the lid? Starch, yeah? That's why we rinse it out. You know, all around the edges, all starch as well. That's why I wouldn't advise you to leave corn in the pan. You know what I mean? We're gonna take it out. You know, we're gonna leave that in there like that. My brothers were telling me to grill it so that it can cook faster. Alright guys, so basically we're waiting on the chicken wings. You know, I've turned up the fire to 7. You know, I might even turn it up to 7.5. It's cooked, but the way I want the wings to be is very, very well done. Okay guys, so what have I said, yeah? The oven door needs to stay open. Look at TOC Preps, yeah? The video is going to be in the description below, okay? So the chicken is done, and we're going to do it like that. Like I said, the sauce from the ribs, we have now put it in the bin, okay? So we're just going to place these ones on here. Here we have the candy coated wings and rib combo with some sweet corn. I put some butter, some mixed herbs, and here we have the sweet potato mash, okay? So yeah, enjoy. Yes guys, so that is the end of the chicken and rib combo done by myself, TOC Prep. So I'm gonna need you guys to what? Share, like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend to what? To tell a friend to tell a friend. And let's get it. Bye bye.